What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So for this horror trailer review, we are taking a look at a film called What Went Up the Hill trailer. Dacre Montgomery stars in startling original ghost story. So like many of the trailers that have been coming out recently, I have no context on this film, have no idea what this film's about outside of what we literally just read, what we're going to read in this article, and then what we're going to watch in this trailer. I don't have a timestamp for the trailer. I don't know how long it's going to be. It does say it's a trailer instead of a teaser, so I would imagine it's anywhere between 1.5 minutes to potentially up to 3 minutes. So as we always do, let's jump into the article details, see what information we can get about this one. Then we're going to jump into the trailer and then give our initial takes on what this film is going to be. I am glad to see, though, that, startling original ghost story. So anytime we get something new, original, a new idea, I am happy to see that. It breaks up the monotony of the constant rinse and repeat of what feels like sometimes the same old movie or TV series, just rebranded, just with a different look, just a different name of a villain, just a different group of friends running up the stairs or running out to the car that won't turn on, or asking to use your cell phone that won't turn on. So let's hope and see how original this is going to be. So let's move on. Dacre Montgomery stars alongside Vicky Krieps, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, in Went Up the Hill, a haunting ghost story that comes to theaters August 15, 2025. So we do have roughly 2 months before this hits theaters. Watch the trailer for Went Up the Hill, which we're going to do, which features rave reviews from outlets including The Hollywood Reporter. They call it one of the most startling original ghost stories in years. Dacre Montgomery and Vicky Krieps, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, star as strangers brought together by a family connection in this haunting tale of grief, possession, and breaking free from the past. Of course, seems like that is a trope in horror films. It always has to do with somebody's past, family past. Someone did something wrong in the past, burned the wrong book, drank the wrong soup, something, burned the, it always comes down to somebody's past. So that's nothing original there. So let's hope it does get a little bit more original than that. The film will chart how, after being abandoned as a child, Jack ventures to remote New Zealand to attend the funeral of his estranged mother, and there meets her grieving widow, Jill. His search for answers becomes dangerous when his mother's ghost returns to inhabit both Jack and Jill. Okay, I see where this is going. So now we know why the film was called Went Up the Hill. That was convenient. Using each of their bodies to speak to the other and instigating a life-threatening nocturnal dance between the three of them. Okay, that's okay. I'm not sure where we're going with that, but that's interesting. Samuel von Grisven directs from his script co-written with Joy Anst. Deadline notes that the film is being produced. Okay, we're not reading all that. Producers, who's been involved with the project. We have the trailer and no poster. So, okay, so I guess we're going to watch now the trailer for Went Up the Hill, and the core actors and actresses first are Jack and Jill. So again, that makes a whole lot of sense now. All right, so we're at the top, as we always get to. Now let's pull up this trailer and see what it's about.
It is somewhat of a quiet comfort to be able to be here together. Elizabeth survived by her two greatest loves, her work and you, her wife, Jill. How did you know her?
I didn't. Or my son.
You should stay here. There's a room down the hallway.
You sleeping here?
Yes.
You okay?
She is okay.
Who is?
Jill.
Who are you?
Your mother. I've been having trouble sleeping. I wake up in different places. I find my things in different places. As if someone's there. She's not gone.
Jill,
Stop.
She spoke to me too last night. She spoke through you.
we need him to be together like this.
For how long?
Until you're ready.
Ready for what?
To come to me. Just tell me the truth. Just say it.
I can't lose you twice.
I can't.
All right, so I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm all in. I'm fully bought into this. There's so many aspects. I love how this is filmed. I love the cinematography here. I love the dark colors that are being used throughout the entire film and how it stays consistent throughout the entire film. It's as if you're living through not just the grieving process, but also the haunting and ghost possession process, where it appears she's switching back between herself and the mother that has died by just the sheer fact of sleeping in the same room as the coffin. And then as we see, I do see this being a slow burn and not just a ghost story, but I see this also being a psychological type horror film as well. Because as that trailer picks up, and I think we would still see it the same as in the film, this is going to be a slow burn, and then it starts to amp up even more until we come to whatever conclusion we're going to come to. I'm fully bought into this. That trailer, I was not expecting that. Far better than what the article even remotely described. Because as you saw me reading through the article, it's called "Went Up the Hill." The characters are Jack and Jill. All right, where are we going with this, really? If you didn't tell me any of that information and just showed me the trailer, I would not have said, "Oh, that's what this is about," or that's what goes with this trailer. That would not have been on my bingo card. So very, very much looking forward to this one. Again, let me go back to the article on a date. August 15th comes to theaters. I think this one, if I can see in theaters, just for the cinematography itself, I will try and see it, because I just loved every aspect of how that was shot, both the indoor scenes and the outdoor scenes as well. So yes, very much looking forward to this one. August 15th, Went Up the Hill, starring Dacre Montgomery. Very much looking forward to this one. So drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought of Went Up the Hill trailer. Again, this is the first time I'm seeing it, first I'm hearing of this film, but I definitely will be seeing this. If I can't see it in theaters, this will be a day one rental or purchase for me, because again, I so far I've loved everything just from that little bit I've seen of it. So again, drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it as well. And if you haven't done so already, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, we'll see you at the next one. Later.